What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy Imaginus here again, bringing you another gameplay video. Today we are going to be playing on Warhawk. It is Team Deathmatch, and we're going to be talking about how to earn the higher kill streaks in Call of Duty Ghosts. So a lot of the people these days are running 3, 5, and 7 kill streaks. You're looking at the SATCOM. The 5 kill streak is either the IMS or the guard dog, and the 7 is either the sentry gun or one of my favorites, the Trinity rocket. Today we are actually going to be using the 7, 9, and I believe it's 12. Don't quote me on that, but I think the helo pilot is a 12. I'm not totally sure. But 7 is a Trinity rocket. The attack chopper, or battle hind as it's called in this one, is 9. And then, as I said, I think the helo pilot is the 12 kill streak. So setup that we're running today, as far as the perks go, we're using off the grid, dead silence, Incog, and the extra lethal perk. And my loadout is the Remington R5 gun with a silencer and extended mags. So I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm using some of these different perks and loadouts here. Off the grid, it's pretty simple to understand. I don't want to be seen when, you know, some player that typically has a 0.6 kill to death ratio is running a SATCOM with hardline. I don't want that guy to be the reason that I die because the enemy can see me. Staying off the map, staying stealth is essential when you are going for these higher kill streaks. Which brings me to the next one, dead silence. I use Astro A40s. Sometimes I run Amplify. I know how easy it is to hear people running around. I can tell what surface they're on. I can tell when they're reloading. All kinds of different things. I don't want that to happen to me. I'm going to use dead silence. Out of the perks that I am using, because this is more of a, not a camping, but it is a slower, you know, it is a little bit of camping, but a slower gameplay, and using a lot of hard cover. Dead silence is probably the one perk that you could switch out if there's something that you really like that's worth a couple points there. You know, go ahead and switch that out for something else. Now, the other one I'm using is Incog, one of the most underrated perks in my opinion. A lot of times, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, and you go, how did that guy see me? You got your ghillie suit on, you're sitting in a bush, you know, you got good camouflage on, and you're sitting in cover, and then somebody spots you somehow. A lot of times, the reason that these people are spotting you is because of the name above your body. If they spot that name in red or orange before they ever spot you. So a lot of times it's going to give away your position. So Incog is a heck of a perk to stop that, as well as, you know, I don't want to get hit by any sentry guns or IMSs or anything like that. And on top of that, I want to make sure, excuse me, on top of that, I want to make sure that the new feature that's in this game being called out by enemy players, I don't get called out. So what I mean by that is, in case you guys didn't know, is in this game, there's a new sort of artificial intelligence or automated intelligence that if a player sees you, whether they actually see you or not, but if you're in the screen of a player, they're going to call out where you are. So they might say, oh, there's a guy in the bakery. And I use that all the time to get kills. I pay attention to what the guy says, and when he tells me that there's somebody somewhere, I go and hunt that player more often than not, as long as it's not going to put me in danger. So this Incog perk is also going to stop the other team from calling me out to their other team members. And then the last perk I use is extra lethal. Now, because I'm not playing with friends or anything, and I'm playing by myself, and I'm going for these high kill streaks, I want to be able to protect my back as much as possible. So I'm using this IEDs to sort of watch my back. Even if it doesn't kill the person, at least it's going to give me a warning that somebody is nearby, somebody's coming from behind me, and I'm going to use it in this gameplay at some point in time. You'll see for sure. And then for my loadout, using the Remington R5, I use the Remington R5 simply because I like it. I typically look for a gun that has low recoil or a pattern that I can, you know, I understand, I know where the recoil is going, and I can sort of adjust to make it work in my favor, if you will. And with the Remington R5, I'm using a silencer because, again, we want to be stealth when we're going for the high kill streaks. It's the best way, you know, stay low, stay silent. The reason I stay low, even though I have dead silence on, is because if anybody else has Amplify on, it actually resets the sound right back to normal. So if you're crouched down, you make a lot less sound than obviously if you're running around or doing anything like that. And then the reason I'm using extended mags is because out of the assault rifles, I believe the Remington has the shortest clip size. The average, or the norm for assault rifles, is 30 bullets per magazine, where the Remington only has 24. So by adding my extended mags onto my loadout, I get to start with 36 because it gives you 50% of a bigger loadout. Now, as far as strategy goes with this, you can see I'm sticking to one section of the map. I'm familiar with it. I know where these guys are coming from at all times for the most part. What I'm trying to do is hold down an area. Running around the map aimlessly and having people spawn behind you is a sheer way to get killed. It's a definite way to, you know, oh, nice little jump shot there. A definite way to get shot from behind and you not be able to even see the person coming and have a chance to defend yourself. So I want to stick to a certain area and hold it down so that I can defend myself. I want to stay silent and stealth, obviously, is the theme of this whole gameplay here. I want to use cover like I am right now to the best of my abilities. I get to duck down here. I get to launch off this Trinity rocket, try for a triple kill. Unfortunately, on this one, I only get one. But that was the care package one, I think. So I get to go again. Try to get another one to get this battle hind here. And I'm firing off the sub ammunitions. There's 2 sub ammunitions that come first. And then I'm guiding this one right in the window to get my battle hind. Calling the battle hind. Now, this is very important. 2 things you want to do. Use the HUD. That's how I noticed that these 2 guys were here. Although I didn't kill either of them. And then when you're at this point, this is when you really, really, really want to camp it out. There's nothing worse than being 1 or 2 kills away from getting your helo pilot, and you know, some guy that's 2 and 15 comes around a corner and gets lucky and kills you. There's nothing worse than that. Trust me, it's happened to me a dozen times. You really want to camp it out. Make sure, you know, if you got an IED, I probably should have put one at my back here, although I know I got a guy over there. And I'm just watching this one way. I got the tree watching my back, and my battle hind gets me another kill. I get to call in the helo pilot, and we're going to try and finish the game off here strong. So it comes in, and then right about now it starts to let me control it. Now you can see this guy that's below me. A lot of times when I see people using this kill streak, they have a lot of trouble trying to get the guys that are behind me or below them. So you see there, I just backed up, and it's seems counterproductive because when you're backing up, your target goes up in the air and you want to be aiming down. But I'm telling you right now that all you have to do is back up and then dive your nose down, because the only way that the chopper goes forward and goes down is when you dive your nose down. So it's going to seem like you're overdoing it, but that's exactly what you got to do. That's how I got the game-winning kill here. The team won 75-56. Adverse EFX, myself here, gets the game-winning kill with the helo pilot. I appreciate you guys watching. If you liked it, please comment, subscribe, give it a like. 26-1 we went today. Got the game-winning kill cam and the helo pilot. Thanks for watching, guys. See me later. Imagine us out.